Chris was just crawling. We had so much fun playing with this Power Craze Soul Desert 2. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to get one of these, but you can get it off the shelf at Walmart for like 17 bucks. And oh my goodness, it was a blast. And we constantly fought over who was going to get to drive it because honestly, it was better off-road than the Dune 24 was. You know, the Dune 24 was good on the pavement, but like 1 inch in the grass and you weren't going anywhere. Whereas the Soul Desert 2 would actually get off the grass a little bit. So what we decided to do was we decided to go with something a little bit more stout, shall we say. We're going with the Laegendary Triton. Now this is a 1/20th scale, and it goes up to speeds at the 30 kilometers per hour. So is that 14 miles an hour, I guess. What's in the box? Here's the side of the box. You get the car, you get the radio system, the transmitter, the 2 LiPo batteries come with it. You get the battery connector, the USB charger, the US manual, and a wrench tool. So this is the other side of the box. And while I'm opening it or showing you this box, I just want to tell you that I've actually reached out to the company Laegendary and had some emails with them. They're really nice people. These are hobby grade trucks, so if anything in the truck breaks, you can order extra parts and get what you need. I did let them know I was going to be reviewing their trucks, so they were anticipating seeing the review when we were done. And this is the very back of the box. So we're going to go ahead now and unbox this and see what we have. Flip it around this way where we can see the box, the truck. So the first thing that comes out is the remote, it looks like. So while we're talking about the Triton and having the fights over who was going to get to run this, and now that we're unboxing this, we should tell you that we actually bought 2 of them. So now there are going to be no more fights on who gets to drive what truck when. So let's unbox the remote here. And let's move you back here, Desert Soul. So the remote comes out, and out of the box with the remote, you get your remote, which has steering and speed trim, which that's pretty nice. The trigger feels pretty smooth. It's really smooth, and there's not a lot of pressure it takes to turn it. And there is some friction on this wheel, which is nice to give you more precise steering. Looks like the batteries go on the bottom. Then you get some things to charge your battery. So you get your USB charger, and Laegendary is so nice they included a charging block. Now, a charging block is really important with LiPo batteries because older charging blocks put out more than 2 amps. And if you try to put more than 2 amps through one of these LiPo chargers, you're going to burn it out or you're going to damage your battery. So it's nice that they included a charging block with it to make sure that the batteries get charged the right way. I can also see in this package they have included a couple of little extra pins for the hood. So we're going to take the truck out of the box, maybe. Turn this around where we can all see it. Put the controller here where we can see it. And it looks like it comes with the Laegendary Triton Owner's manual. Again, really nice people. Like, I reached out to them within 24 hours. They got back to me. And as you can see, it shows you a list of every part because these are hobby grade trucks, which means you can upgrade them and you can fix them if they break. So they're not just something you're gonna buy off the shelf and, you know, if it breaks, you gotta throw it away. And we bought these trucks for about $75 each is what it cost us for each truck from the Legendary site. Or what it does cost from the Legendary site is about $75. Here is the truck, the green one, and it looks pretty sweet. The green one looks pretty sweet, and the green one is...
I knew mine would look cooler.
Yeah, the green one is Mrs. Just Crawlings. I get the blue one. So this is her truck that we're unboxing. First impressions. The tires are ridiculous. They are kind of spongy, but they're not spongy like one of my crawler tires. So let's get Betty out here for comparison. Come here, Betty. So let's get Betty out here for comparison. And Betty's tires are really squishy. I mean, if I push down really hard on the frame, you can see that they start to squish immediately. Legendary's tires aren't as squishy. I'm pushing really hard and now they're starting to squish. So they do have some give to them, but not a lot. So as you can see, Betty is a 24th scale truck and the Triton is a 20th scale truck. So you can see by size comparison the difference in the sizes between the two trucks. So they are fairly close in body size. The Triton's slightly smaller, but the wheels and you know, they stick out quite a bit further. So let's go ahead and put Betty back where she goes. I will say this about the Triton. These pins right here, I'm not extremely pleased with. They're very, very small. And if you have big fingers like me, they are extremely hard to manipulate in and out of these holes. So we are going to immediately exchange these with some axial that have pull tabs on them. We have extra lying around, so we will probably exchange those out immediately to make it easier to manipulate the pins. So let's get the body off and see what it looks like on the inside. Here's the body. So we've got, it looks like a simulated tire in the back, spare. We turn it to the side, just like a simulated glass and number plate, a grill, and then simulated taillights in the back. Okay, so let's put the body back over here where we can see it. So let's look at the truck itself. It's bouncy. It's got friction in the shocks. The shocks do have some friction, but I can tell you that what I'm going to do is take them apart, add a little bit of Vaseline with cocoa butter, because that's what I found works really well for my shocks. I know it sounds crazy, but the Vaseline will eventually leak out, but the cocoa butter leaves a film, and the film that it leaves causes more friction. So the springs aren't, let's see, look, I don't know if you can see, let's go over here and see the Rubicon in the back. Let me stand him up, and
That looks so fun.
see, it doesn't bounce at all. And I have not filled these shocks since December. and I was just getting ready to take them apart, and I thought I should put some more in them. So the cocoa butter thing does work. It leaves just a little film on the inside of the shocks. It gives it a little bit more friction. That's what I found. It's the cheap man's way of, you know, getting oil fill shocks. The batteries sit on top. It looks like all the electronics and all of the gearing, the motor and everything is completely enclosed in plastic. Like this plastic case that the battery sits on top completely encloses all of this. So obviously this is something you can take through water. It's not gonna hurt it if you take through water. Let's go ahead and plug it in and just see. Sometimes it comes from the factory with some power. Let's see if it's got any power in it.
The box said ready to run.
Ready to run. Well, yeah. Normally LiPo batteries like to be charged before they run, so we're just gonna plug this one in. Maybe. I don't know. And then looks like the power switch is right here on the side. And there's the saying we got power. And you can see it does have LED headlights. So we are going to go ahead and run these trucks for a few days and give you some footage of them. You know, for two of these trucks for $150, and you can virtually fix every part on them, that's not bad. All of the axial trucks, the 24 scales, cost $120 as well. So, you know, this is right in about the same price range, except where these trucks will only go so fast and only go into certain terrains a certain way. This one will dominate most of the other terrains. These can't. Obviously in rock crawling, pure rock crawling, all the axle have the advantage, but we look forward to running these. Let's see if how much flex this thing has out of the box. Can we put some? Let's put this gas can underneath here and see how the flex. So that's your flex out of the box. You know, the shocks do have a little bit of. Now that I push down on the tires, it's not rocking back and forth anymore. So it does have a little flex out of the box, but you know, it's not excessive. And I think that we're gonna have some fun with these. So thanks for watching. Look forward to our content about running these, and maybe you guys would like to buy some. We're thinking that this makes a great date night, and we might just put a video together on a date night with two of these in our front yard, on our driveway with some drinks and some nice music playing in the background. Thanks for watching, everyone.